Yay, let's go. Okay. My name is Deuki. I'm the chef of the Sunday restaurants in San Francisco. Today we're gonna make Korean barbecue. So spicy Korean chili pork spare ribs that we're gonna prepare with a citron tea, yuja in Korean. And we're just gonna glaze it over a very American preparation, but with very Korean flavors. So I have sugar, you could use brown sugar, you could use regular sugar, and salt. The 50-50 solution is we're creating a cure, right? A cure is gonna season the meat, and you're just gonna let this sit for however long. You can let it sit overnight, you can let it sit 4 hours. I would say 4 hours is the minimum. So I'm gonna get these seasoned right away, so we can kind of get everything else started, right? So salt, sugar, both sides. These are pork spare ribs that we're gonna do. Excellent. So right here I have pork fat. This is what pork fat looks like. It's lard. If you go to your butcher shop or any kind of meat store, if you just ask for lard, they'll give it to you like this. This is obviously room temp. If you melt it, it'll be a liquid that you pour over. So we're actually gonna cook these pork ribs in its own fat. I'm just melting it. All of it. Okay, all of it. So cooking a protein in its own fat, it's called confit, right? So we're actually confit. It's a very French technique, but it's actually really delicious. It kind of refortifies that pork flavor, right? In this mixture, I'm probably gonna add a jalapeno and an onion just to confit it together, just to give it that. And these are just flavoring agents, just to kind of give it that aromatic. A couple more. Fat is melting. We have an oven on at 350 degrees for about, I would say, an hour. What you're looking for is that pork to be really fork tender. So it's probably around an hour, hour and 15. You want to foil wrap it, like that. Here we go. And we're gonna take it out of the oil because we really want to get a lot of color on them. We want those bones kind of pulling away from the meat, and you want this to be nice and soft, right? It's nice and soft. You want to transfer this out of the oil because this color is not that nice. So you actually want to start glazing it from here. Then once we glaze it, we'll put it back in the oven, and then we'll just get that nice crust developed. This marinade is the Korean chili pepper paste, gochujang. We have sesame oil, mirin, garlic, soy sauce, and a lot of other good stuff that makes this glaze one of my favorite glazes. So what we're gonna do is apply the glaze, probably to the bottom side first. Oh, bone is gone. Should be nice and tender. So both sides. Don't forget about the flip side. And then just pop it back in the oven. I raised the heat of the oven to 500 degrees. So the highest oven that your oven temperature will go to, you should raise it. Back down. We're gonna glaze it one more time. It's got a nice browning, but it doesn't have the layer of kind of the crust that we're looking for. So we're just gonna keep glazing. And this, you could do as many or as little as you want. If you're okay with that first layer, totally awesome. You can eat it right now. I'm a big fan of just glazing it and keep glazing it. That's kind of how like American Southern barbecue. They just cook this for hours and hours. And so this, we're gonna let it rest a little bit. For the most part, we're gonna cut it.